We're taking the truck and camper on an exciting adventure today. It's our final day in Yosemite National Park, and we are attempting to drive all of Tioga Road, pulling the camper. Tioga Road stretches 47 miles across Yosemite National Park, winding through forests, across meadows, lakes, and granite domes, and reaching almost 10,000 feet at Tioga Pass. We're going to show you our experience pulling our 18-foot travel trailer across this route in mid-August. So we're gonna take you guys along on the journey. Not sure how many stops we'll be making today. I have like 10 written down as possibilities. Definitely won't be doing anything too active today because we hiked Half Dome yesterday, and if you haven't watched that video already, I will link it here for you guys. Make sure to check that out. This is definitely gonna be more of a chill day for us, but definitely a work day for the truck. Here we go. Alright, so this is at the official start of Tioga Road. It's 1:16 in the afternoon. We're doing this drive from the west side to the east side of the park. There is some gas inside of the park. We filled up last night in preparation for this. We just passed the Crane Flat gas station, and next gas, it sounds like, is in 56 miles. We're already up to 8,000 feet and the temperature has dropped to 75 degrees. A cool 75 after days of 90 to 100 degrees. One thing about pulling a trailer or driving this with an RV is you just can't go as fast as everybody else on these windy roads. So there are tons of places to pull off and let people pass you, which we've already done like 4 times. Looks like there are some spots like down there where RVs are parked. Lots of people here. About an hour into the drive, we're making our first stop at Olmsted Point. So this is kind of cool. You can see Half Dome from the other side. So we were in Yosemite Valley a couple days ago and saw Half Dome from that side, and then yesterday we were on top of it, and now today we get to see it from this side. That was a nice little stop.
It's cool to see Half Dome from that angle.
Yeah, it was really cool. Also, they have like a telescope, right? A telescope that you can look through to see the people climbing the cables. And it looks scary from far away.
You said you're supposed to wave.
Yeah, apparently if you do the cables, wave this direction. So it would be like behind you basically, because there are people watching you over here. We're stuck in a traffic jam because there's road construction and they're only letting one direction drive at a time.
Raindrop.
Now we're gonna get rain down. Anyway, so we're stuck in the parking lot. We just shut off the truck because I don't think we're moving anytime soon. We're free 20 minutes later. Can't turn in there either. It's kind of a hot mess. Well, that's a bummer, unless there happens to be another place to park. Wanted to stop at Tioga Lake. I believe it's Tenaya or Tenaya, but there's a ton of road construction and you can't park like in any of the parking turnoffs on the road right now. And they even have some of the actual parking lots closed. So there was only one parking option and it looked full, and they had it blocked off as though they weren't allowing any more people to turn in there. So, but here it is. So there was one last parking lot, but it wasn't really RV friendly. I asked the parking attendant if we could pull in, and she just said probably not, meaning we probably wouldn't fit anywhere. It is what it is. we're trying to find parking to visit Tuolumne Meadows. Still probably saying that wrong. We wanted to park by the visitor center, number one, so I could ask them how to pronounce it. Number two, we just like going to the visitor center. But I think that's not in the cards for us because of our length. We couldn't fit.
Should I park up here to the right?
Yeah, let's try this. It is so much cooler on this side of the park. Like 25 degrees cooler. It feels wonderful. So we're not sure where we're going. We just got out of the car and there's a trail here that leads to a couple different places. It said Soda Springs is 0.5 miles. Not entirely sure what Soda Springs is or are, but we're gonna walk this way for a little bit. Also, this area has a lot of like smaller domes around it, which is cool. There's one right in front of us and we can see one behind that one. So they're like tiny little mini half domes. This is like the greenest spot I've seen in the whole park. Most of it is very dry. We're turning around because it's starting to rain pretty substantially. I am not prepared. I'm wearing sandals and a sweatshirt. We weren't looking for a hike, just a stroll, and we got that, and we got some views. Whew. We got stuck in the rain.
Glad we turned around when we did.
I know, I am too. First I was like, am I being a wuss for just like not wanting to do this right now? But yeah, it started pouring. This is cute. Well, I sound silly. Tuolumne, not Tuolumne, as I was saying. Would you have ever guessed that?
You should probably spell it.
It's Tuolumne. Tuolumne. Anyway, we just stopped in the Tuolumne Meadows store. Super cute. It's like a, you know, just like a general store. We got an atlas, which kind of ridiculous that we don't have an atlas, I think. I don't know. There have just been a lot of... Is that thunder?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the National Geographic Road Atlas Adventure Edition.
Big time.
So like breaks down the parks and stuff a little bit.
Yeah, and it breaks down like by region, and I think it'll be really good for route planning and just looking at different options other than relying on GPS, which fails miserably a lot of the time and just doesn't tell you like what else is around. You know what I mean? I find myself wondering like, oh, what else could we stop at on that route? Now I know. All right, so now we're climbing up to Tioga Pass, 9,945 feet. Not ideal to be doing it in the rain, especially towing the camper, but we can't control that. We were just saying we cannot even remember the last time we drove in the rain. It's been weeks, months, maybe more than a month since we've had to drive in the rain. And we drive like pretty much every single day, long distances.
It's dry.
It's just been really, really dry out west. Not good. We're here. We made it. Now we're officially out of Yosemite, but there's still a lot of cool stuff to see along Tioga Road.
It's a fun drive.
It is a fun drive. The east side of the drive has definitely been more exciting than the west side of the drive was. That was just pretty much covered in trees the whole time. This is really nice over here, even with the rain. We just stopped at Tioga Lake, which is the first stop outside of the park here. Still pretty, even with the rain. On a clear day would be a great place to stop for a snack or just to hang out. They have picnic tables. You're surrounded by some taller peaks around here. We're talking like, well, right about here, you're almost at 10,000 feet. So you can imagine the peaks around you are 12, 13,000 feet, which is pretty cool. So maybe a mile, maybe 2 down from Tioga Lake is Ellery Lake, which I'm just gonna hop out and show you guys real quick. The rain is pretty unpleasant at this point. It's like a cold rain. I know I was just talking about how it feels so nice.
It's 51 degrees.
Cool. It's 51 now, and the rain is like, you know,
rainy.
It's really rainy. We're nearing the end here. Kind of fun. I had to jump out and show you guys this canyon because it is insane and you can't even really see it through the mist, but I can't imagine building this road through this canyon. Now we're going down. We have a pretty steep grade for the next, what, 8 miles, the sign said? Let's go. Coming down from the pass and getting your first glimpse of Mono Lake is pretty cool. It's just huge, and just the landscape changes so much once you get to this side. We're ending this little journey by getting the most expensive gas we have gotten since we moved into the camper in May. $6.39 per gallon for regular in Levine in California. Yikes.
It's gonna hurt.
It already hurts.
It's gonna hurt.
We're checking out Mono Lake. Unfortunately, the visitor center is closed, but the views of the lake are open and they are free. Actually pronounced Mono Lake, this ancient lake formed roughly 760,000 years ago and is 2 to 3 times saltier than the ocean. It's known for its limestone tower formations called tufa. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Tioga Road, A+. Did you like it?
Loved it.
Very cool. We've done a lot of different scenic drives. We've done the Going to the Sun Road. We've done $1 Million Highway. I would recommend this road for sure. You just see a lot of different things. If you like mountains, if you like lakes, if you like meadows, if you like cool rock formations. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. Please remember to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.